Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you the process of making one of my original characters, Banana, from my Fruit Fighter series. The program that I use is PENUP. It's a mobile application where people can sketch and draw anything they like on their phone. This app is unfortunately only available to Samsung Note users. So if you own an Apple phone or anything from the Samsung Galaxy S series, you will have to search for other alternatives. As you can see from my other characters in my other videos, like Cherry and Blueberry, I use the fruit that they are associated with as their hair and for their weapons design. So casually as anyone would, I made Banana into a swordsman. I'll showcase the actual blade in later iterations, but his sword case is colored like a banana peel and the inside of his coat is colored like a peeled banana. As you'll notice in my line art, I do like to draw thick lines. I don't know why, but yes, as opposed to other artists who use more skinnier and thinner lines, I like to draw them thick. If you are an artist, then you know the struggle of having a sketch that you're so proud of only for the line art to look terrible. This is what happened to me, so you'll see me redoing his face a lot. The reason why I didn't color all the line art black is because I want to make the art seem more colorful and not flattened out. This is why his wrappings and certain wrinkles are different colors. The next fruit on this list is durian. If you want to have early access to see your designs, work in progress art, and want your original character drawn by me, check out my Patreon page and become a patron today. With your support, I can make better quality videos and have more time to engage with you, the viewers. The Patreon link is down in the description below. Please check it out. What I find cool when designing his character is that his hair is a gradient of yellow to green. So since he's a fully grown adult, he's up there but not truly there. He still has a tinge of green left from his younger years, which I love that it came out so well. As opposed to my earlier drawings, you'll see that when I do my shading, I'll add a darker line of the shade and then I'll add a lighter portion for the rest of the shading. I adopted this technique or style of shading from other artists on Instagram, and I thought it was really cool because I always like that type of look when it comes to sketches, but I also like to implement that in the final drawing. On the inside of his jacket, you'll see me coloring a green and white checkered fabric. I was inspired by a kimono that I saw on a hafu, for those who don't know what that is, a half black and half Japanese model on Instagram. Speaking of peeled banana, his entire wardrobe is colored to be basically almost the same thing. His hakama pants and the inside of his coat are basically peeled banana colored. They're like a light yellow, maybe not eggshell white, but like a yellow eggshell white, as you can see. And his coat is basically the color of a peeled banana, the browns and very vibrant yellow. For the inside of his coat, I originally wanted to make it a different color, but my dad, who was watching the live stream that you'll see on my past videos, he made a comment or suggestion that maybe I should keep continuing with the banana design. So that's basically what I did, and I made it through a filter where it looked like it's supposed to look like it's like darkened, but it actually looks like it's fluorescent. So I thought it was actually cool, so I just kept it that way because it looks like you can see it from the other side. You'll see here that I colored his shirt dark brown. I wanted to avoid having his whole outfit one color, so I experimented with different colors. To me, with this dark brown shirt, he looks more like a priest, and I wasn't really digging that, so imagine there being an actual samurai priest. That's kind of funny. For the Fruit Fighters comic that I plan to create this year, I'm in the scripting stage at the moment. The big picture of the story is that all the fruits that I will draw are participants in a tournament that is held every 5 years by an evil King Dough. And that's Dough as in like Dough, Pillsbury Doughboy, like that. So King Dough has enslaved almost all kinds of fruit that you can think of. Due to the outcry of the inhabitants, he created a tournament for the strongest fruits who think they can beat him and free everyone else. However, they have to get through each other first. The losers get turned into pies, unfortunately. Banana's story comes in when it's meant for him to voluntarily compete, but due to an injury, he was not able to, because obviously he'll lose, which is a very risky thing to do if you're injured. So, sadly, someone special in his life is forced to compete. I won't say who, because the comic's not made yet and I don't want to spoil it. So, God willing to say the same, when the comic is produced, you'll be able to see through there, or I'll actually put it on Patreon. I'm still deciding. For shading, I added a tint of tealish blue to everything, but to me it made it look like he was in a hospital or any place illuminated with artificial light, so I made the shadows more warmer for anything yellow and kept the blue for anything white. So here is the final image. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.